takes us to women and globalization. This segment here is hosted by Dr. Satish Misra of the Capital Forum. Today, Dr. Sahab's guest is our own talented artist of Utsav, Mrs. Nalini Bhatt. Artist Bhatt auctioned her marvelous painting at the recently held Ekal Vidyalaya program. Let's hear all about the particular painting and her artwork from the following interview.
Namaskar, this is Satish Misra. Welcome to the Women and Globalization segment of Women's Worldview. We are very lucky to have Mrs. Nalini Bhatt today on our show. She is really a multidimensional person and she has excelled in almost every field that you can think of, academics, had masters, right? Yeah, and then education, art, dance, music, writings, social services, philanthropic work, alternative healing, alternative medicine like yoga and Reiki, sculptures, resins and clay medium. She is very active in plays and dramas and very active in all kind of awareness activities, social, political, fundraising and voter registration and campaigning. So welcome to our show.
Thank you.
First thing, very quickly, I want to go over two items today. Your paintings and what it has done to the society, and second, yourself. So let's start with yourself. Very briefly, tell our audience what motivated you to start painting.
I was always interested in art, and I was not a born artist actually. I picked it up along the way somehow.
So it was like a hobby. Hobby.
It started as a hobby, and then I just enjoyed so much that I started holding exhibitions, and I really got very involved in it. So I started after my education, and then I've been doing it for a long time now. I absolutely enjoy this hobby.
Oh, I see. So you did not take classes, it just started out of your personal curiosity, habit, hobby, and you excelled in painting, because I understand you had a lot of painting exhibitions and your paintings are all over. Look at all these cover pages. All these cover pages that I have seen here, the paintings are here.
And this one has the story. It's not the cover page, is not my painting, but these are all my paintings.
Oh, this one.
There are many more I
this
brought.
one, lotus, and this one is very nice. A woman in. So they all have a theme, right?
My paintings have a theme. They almost speak my inner thoughts, and I paint whatever I'm feeling. I do different topics and different subjects. And
your painting exhibitions was one time inaugurated by Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
My first
what did he
exhibition. He really appreciated it a lot, and I had made portraits of Jawaharlal Nehru. It was the 100th centenary celebrations of Nehru, and I presented a couple of dignitaries Nehru's portrait, and they were very appreciative of it. So that gave me a tremendous impetus to my art.
I see. That's really wonderful.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Let me tell you, on Mother's Day, May 12th, I attended a concert, Ekal Vidyalaya, and you were very generous and kind to donate the proceeds from your paintings that are sold or generated money out of that concert. Concert was done by Sanjeevani, and it was very nice of you. And the painting, one painting, that really struck my mind. I wanted to get that painting, but it was finally sold or given or whatever in the fundraising to one doctor, Dr. Sudhir Saskaria, who pledged and actually wrote a check for 20 schools for one painting. First, tell me a little bit about the painting. It was a woman and all kind of lamps and diya around her, and she trying to have that's very, very thought-provoking inside me, and so good painting that she's looking झराकों से देख रही है औरत ऐसा. बताइए आप.
I titled this painting Evening Worship. So this lady is carrying flowers on a plate, and I have shown the temple in the background with all those diyas, and I wanted to bring that light which the diyas throw out, you know, and it had to reflect on the lady's face also. So I really worked hard on that, and I think I succeeded in bringing that effect, and it was liked by the doctor there yesterday, and I think it was a great cause that he was buying the painting for, Ekal Vidyalay, and he bid for 20 schools, which was about $8,000. You know the math, you know how many children are going to be educated.
That's what I want to focus on. It's not the amount of the money. 20 schools, that means $400 per school times 20, $8,000 that he gave, the check he gave. But this is whole philosophy behind it. 20 schools, each school educates a tribal area, village, which has 40 children. 40 children in one school. Times 20 schools, that's 800 schools. And that is 8,000 kids educated, getting education. And 20 tribal villages are getting rejuvenation. It's not only teaching of the kids, but also whole village gets involved. Their welfare gets involved. They learn health education. They learn everything. So it's educating 20 villages, 8,000 kids, so many adults become aware, and literacy rate in these areas has gone up from very little, nearly 0% to now 70-80%.
Right.
And that's fantastic achievement that Ekal Vidyalaya in these tribal areas has, and it's very motivating. And this Dr. Sudhir Saskaria, who bought that painting, realized that potential, and he's a donor, real donor, and appreciate the work that we do. And above all, I appreciate your work. Your work, your painting is going to educate 8,000 children.
That's very heartening to know.
And 20 villages. Thank you very much. I really appreciate on behalf of Ekal. I'm involved
in.
Yes. I'm deeply involved with Ekal philosophy. Ekal school. I'm a volunteer.
Thanks to Nilima, she really tried hard.
Nilima is,
so she had the painting for auction, and I'm really grateful to her for everything.
So Mrs. Nilima Mehra, who is the host of this GTV and a producer and everything, and she has really done so much charitable work, gives her time, not only time, money. Money is not that important. Time is very critical, like you are coming here from 3-hour drive for this charitable production of a TV show. So it just involves a lot of time involvement and then financial also, traveling and things like that. So this is a really beautiful thing that you have done.
Thank you so much.
And if you are listening there, look at ekal.org, www.ekal.org, and look at what kind of work that this Ekal Vidyalaya in rural areas, tribal areas of India has done, and in educating the children in tribal areas. We have reached, Ekal has reached 40,000 tribal schools in 40,000 villages, and our goal is to reach 100,000 tribal areas in very near future.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
That's really great. So I want to thank you. I want to know a little bit more about your paintings. They are very stimulating. Not only stimulating, they also give some kind of impetus to so many people who are who love painting. That's what I want to ask you. Everybody does not appreciate painting. Do you see any abstractness in the painting, or just beauty, or what?
I see beauty everywhere. For an artist, everything looks like a piece of art. So, that's my artist statement. Everything is art to an artist. So, I think artists have a unique way of looking at things, even things which others may pass as not beautiful or not worth looking at, we may look at it and create a beautiful piece of art. That's what artists do. And I've been very inspired by nature's beauty, or by even the emotional, play of human mind. I try to paint many abstracts, where the little, joys or little problems are portrayed in paintings. So I've tried all mediums. I do all kinds of art. So
like
it gives me a lot of pleasure, basically.
You have made clay sculptures?
Yeah, I have made clay sculptures, resin sculptures, and I make over some of the already existing sculptures. Again, I like to do it because it gives an outlet to what I'm feeling, or my thoughts. And
so how many paintings have you done so far?
I have about 600
600
Many of
paintings.
them are big ones. I almost paint one painting a day. So
One painting a day?
I've been doing that, since my son left for college. I was in an empty bird's nest, so I took up painting in a very big way, and I've been painting every day.
Do you do human painting? Like if I give you my picture, can you make
I
it?
do.
Painting?
I do a lot of portraits. Like I
Portrait,
said, I
yeah.
did a must portrait and gave to Mata Amritanandamayi last year.
Yeah.
And I do, I did Nehru's painting, portrait. I did President Clinton's portrait, and then I had picture taken with him, and he appreciated the painting. He signed it for me.
That's good. That's good. So painting is a form of emotional experience, and it also gives you emotional and inner strength to do creative art and creative projection of yourself.
Right.
So you have any last minute last minute message to our audience, and especially youth?
Sure. I would suggest to everyone, take up painting as a hobby. You don't have to know painting to start painting. You can always develop. It is an outlet for your stress release, and it's very, very satisfying emotionally. So if you take up a hobby like painting, you will never be lonely. I guarantee you that. That's my message. And do paintings and give it away for charity. That's also very satisfying.
That's part. First is emotionally satisfying, and painters, artists, they are not actually, don't get rich that soon, unless they become very famous, and that becomes very hard to achieve. I've met so many painters and things like that. So you heard from a painter who did not have a painting training, right? You learned it everything by yourself.
I had a teacher in the beginning. She taught me the basic watercolor.
Yeah. But this is really inspiring, motivating, that somebody who did not have formal training in school and became so good, whose paintings have been valued at Ekal Vidyalaya and other places. So learn that, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I enjoyed having you.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaskar, I'm Bharat.